even open my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, maybe. We'll see.
There we are.
Hello,
YouTube. Hello, my viewers. First ever Plow Bender. And who are you?
I'm Nzardoin.
Yeah, the first ever Plow Bender and Nzardoin crossover.
I've corrected him for years, but now I'm just sticking with it. Just Nzardoin.
I think
Turn out that light right there behind me.
I was gonna say I think the camera lens needs cleaned off.
I was just gonna turn
Give me a second.
this one out. Yeah, see, that's better. I mean, you could probably still clean the lens too a little bit, but
Trust me, it needs it. Yeah, we are so prepared for this.
that is not the only thing that needs cleaning, I bet.
All right.
Wales in the UK. That is awesome.
Sodor guy.
I've always wanted to go to the United Kingdom.
Just gonna clean the lens here, folks.
I'm from very south, the deep south. Corey, I think my muscles are bigger than yours. Well, this isn't a flexing show.
There we go. And there's Train Man. Welcome, welcome.
Train time boy, Sodor, the man, train man, cool. Montana. We are in Pittsburgh. I mean, not Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is where I came in at. We are in Sigel.
Yeah, thanks for giving away my location.
They don't even know what that is. And if they do come, they're going to get lost.
You want to give them my street address and social security number while you're at it?
Yeah, why don't we? They'll get lost in all the cornfields, though. Or they'll get stuck down an abandoned road like we did yesterday.
That was a good time, though.
Yeah.
Very good time.
Just like that redneck guy. I can get y'all out for $100. First of all, he has a little, like, ATV vehicle. I don't think it's going to get out like a 2-ton, like a 4-ton car, you know. 1 ton is 2,000 pounds.
It can't weigh that
and
much.
This one is,
you got to remember,
a lot of cars weigh about 4,000 pounds. So it's probably 2 tons.
You got to remember, your car is made of mostly aluminum and fiberglass.
Still, oops,
I told you not to bump the mic. Jeez, people over there, their ears are probably bleeding.
I'm going to beat your ass.
I'm going to beat your ass. But yeah, in all seriousness, folks, first ever crossover, like in-person crossover with a YouTuber.
There, now not so dark.
Yeah. This is Nzardoin. I left a link to his channel down in the description. You can check it out at your own leisure.
Well, which one? Because I had 2 of them, actually.
I left a link to your Nzardoin account.
Okay. Well, because that's not the one I'm going to be posting to.
All right, well.
Because I can't. I had the copyright strike.
Well, what do you want?
So the new one?
I'll link it in the.
Let's see.
Well, hell, you can tune into this stream and just post it in the comments.
Oh, could I?
Yeah.
Oh, that works.
So there we go, folks.
Plow Bender Studios.
All right,
that sounds like an adult film channel. Plow Bender.
It could be an adult film channel. Guys in the porn industry make a lot of money.
Who are we plowing and who are we bending?
Well, first off, we're bending the rules. I got to catch up on the chat here. You do your thing.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, see, this guy's he's putting out a hit on me now. Thanks for giving away my location. Yeah, there we are, Zach Attack. G-Scale, James, Diesel, Winston, and Paxton review. Well, I'll let you guys in on a little secret. I do plan on doing a review on Diesel when he gets here. According to Blockman, he did start shipping from overseas, but hasn't arrived at Train World yet. Also, everything else, I don't know. To do a review on it, we'll see what happens in the future. There was someone I was going to respond to. Yes, hello to Train Time Boy from Montana. Good to see you. Michael, if you're still in here, hello to you in Nevada. And hello to Sodor Guy in Wales. Hell, it's got to be
I wish I lived in Wales or went to it. I bet it's cool.
I wanted to go to Wales at one time, but that was
not anymore.
No.
I would still say go.
I wanted to go to Wales because there was someone there that I was good friends with, but they stabbed me in the back, so I don't want nothing to do with them now.
Okay, well, there's more reasons to go to Wales than just some blowhard that stabbed you.
About ready to punch you in the nose.
Okay, well, maybe we're getting a little ahead of ourselves.
Yes.
Why don't we tell them why I even matter in the first place?
Because you breathe.
Okay, well, that's true. Everybody that breathes, you matter. So,
No.
Cross my heart. All right, well, he's a terrible storyteller, so why don't I say it? When I joined YouTube.
Oh, quick question for you viewers. How is the audio? Want to make sure the audio is good. Should have done that at the start. Because we got a couple fans going here, and the mic's right there. And I don't think we're that far away. I might have to turn up the volume of the mic, see what happens.
This dude right here. Do you make these where people can still watch them when they're done? Or
some of them. Some of them I keep up. Some of them I
keep
private.
This one because you don't.
Well, yeah, of course, because this is history in the making.
You don't always.
They're the camera reset itself.
You don't always have a feature. On your podcast.
I don't know what the deal is with this camera. It doesn't seem to.
I guess. Well, we'll have to get you.
Yeah, everyone's saying audio is good. So.
Okay. In 2008, back when YouTube was actually, kind of, in my opinion, a better site and a lot more focused on the social media aspect. It was kind of like MySpace, but with videos. Like everybody back then had channels that you could personalize. Instead of everybody having a white background, you could have a blue, red, purple, orange, green. You could change your channel color to be like whatever you want it to be. And you could have like this cool background that was superimposed behind your channel description. You could move your boxes and modules around. Like that was when YouTube was like much more golden, in my opinion. We didn't have live streams or anything like that back then, but people would just live stream through other stuff anyway, But regardless, so we were kind of both making content in the Thomas the Tank Engine community, and I watched a model showcase video by him where it was like, 4 minutes long, had some song by Dierks Bentley playing in the background. And it was just a picture of like all the model trains that he had, all the Thomas stuff that he had, stuff that wasn't even Thomas. He had a big boy at one time.
Yeah, plastic model kit.
So it was a model kit.
It was a model kit because I couldn't afford the real thing.
The real thing's probably like $1,000.
I did have a real one at one time. The thing was it was set up to run on either digital or analog, and it was really cool. I think I paid like $300 for it.
I would prefer the Challenger because I think the wheelbase on the big boy is too long. I mean, the big boy is already almost too long to even function on American rail lines in the first place. So to function on 12.5 centimeter like Bachmann track, it probably would also challenge just as much. What are you doing?
Oh, we're just getting the link here.
You're what? The link to what?
I'm sending a link to the stream to some other people in case they want to join.
Oh, well, look, I don't know. This is my first time.
You're not aware how YouTube works.
This is my first time. I'm a live stream virgin. So, continuing with the story. I saw that video, the model showcase. Then I saw his other videos. He had one video where he was starting a Thomas the Tank Engine model train series because that was the other popular thing back in the day.
Remember Captain Punjab? He was the first one.
Captain Punjab was the first person on YouTube, and I don't even know if his series is still on to this day anymore. That was the first guy, the first YouTuber to ever publish and make his very own Thomas the Tank Engine model series. Then you had other people like Miss Oliver and Blossom. You had people like Bill Barman. You had people like Combine Harvester, so on and so forth, But, okay. Anyway, so he was starting up stuff like that. And I was offered to be in the project initially, and while that part of it never kind of really went through, we still became very great friends as a result of it, and we've not really been in a lot of each other's videos, but we've helped each other.
Well, you were in the 1,000 subs video.
Well, that one was made like just now, though.
Yeah, but still, that was, you know.
I mean, I don't. Exactly,
Hey, it was good.
I don't have a portfolio full of.
I mean, geez, there was you, there was Christian, there was Michael, there was Eddie, there was my non-existent girlfriend.
Oh, Tally Lynn. I've heard of Tally Lynn. I know a lot of people reference Tally Lynn in Thomas the Tank Engine, like railway series types of videos. And then Snowed On Mountain Railway. Ooh, like Coley? Like, is that the engines that are on the...
Yeah, the mountain engines. The Coley Fell Railway.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Be scared. Whoop. Oh, now who's bumping the mic? You're going to give these people hearing loss, Corey. And they'll never watch a live stream again.
Not as bad as ear rape. You ever had that happen? All of a sudden, the audio gets really loud. I had that happen to me one night. A friend of mine was dating this girl, had 2 kids, and he was babysitting. One kid was misbehaving, and he yells at her. It's almost, he was wearing a headset, but he yelled like right into the mic. And he's like, Taylor! And I'm like, ow, my ears are bleeding.
Have you been tempted by the Bachman N-scale range? So me and him really aren't even into Bachman anymore. Like, we both...
What are you talking about? A lot of my large-scale stuff's Bachman.
Well, I'm talking about Thomas Bachman. So, like, he has pretty much gotten rid of all of his Thomas Bachman-related stuff.
What are you talking about? I got a bunch of large-scale stuff.
Well, I mean, HO scale. You got rid of all that.
Yeah.
So, Bachman makes the large scale.
N-scale, folks. Yep.
Yeah. We were looking through that calendar, and I said that calendar was better than adult pornography.
From Train World.
So nice
Train World.
Looking.
Autographed by Ken Bianco.
I was looking through that entire thing last night, and it made me want to get back into trains.
No, I think the trip to the hobby shop today made you want to get back into trains.
Well, we'll get to that in a second. So,
yeah.
Longer story shorter, we've been friends because of YouTube since August of 2008. So that would mean that we've been friends for 13 years. Who did that?
Ryan, Megatron 359.
Oh my God,
Ryan Kitchen from Canada.
Oh my God, dude, I haven't talked to Ryan Kitchen in years. Is he watching the stream?
I don't know. If you are, Ryan, if you're watching, send me a message on Discord.
Ryan was so awesome. So before Discord was cool and even around, Skype was what people used a lot back in the day.
Even, I don't know if you were old enough to remember Windows Live.
Nah,
that was what I was on all those years ago.
I never used
And then Windows Live, the Microsoft apparently bought Skype. So we all switched over to Skype, and then Skype turned into complete garbage, which is why everyone's moved over to Discord. But I guess now even Microsoft wants to get their hands on Discord, and everyone's saying the same thing. Yeah. Once Microsoft gets Discord, everyone's going to be moving to something else again.
Twitch, probably.
Eric has Twitch.
A lot of YouTubers already use Twitch. But I kind of lost my... So, I mean, we were already friends on YouTube, and it took about maybe 5 years or so before we went on Skype together. But once we got connected on Skype, that's really when we took off as friends. Like, maybe the longest that we've ever gone without talking to each other for the last, 8-9 years has been like a month. We've always stayed in touch. And when we talk, we'll talk for like 30 to a 15-minute conversation is short for us.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually 30 minutes to an hour. And sometimes we've even gone for like 2 hours,
Take your glasses off.
How's that?
I don't see it, Michael. I really don't.
See what?
He says you look like Chuck Norris.
Maybe I need to get some grayness and become more of a daddy, but...
They say Chuck Norris is so tough he can kill a bird just by throwing it off a cliff.
Chuck Norris, when he pushes the ground pushes, and he just stays the same.
You did it wrong. When Chuck Norris does push-ups, he doesn't lift himself up. He pushes the world down.
He attacks sharks when he smells them bleed.
He
doesn't go swimming. Water just wants to be around him. That's epic rap battles right there.
Oh,
back when that was cool.
Death once had a near Chuck Norris experience.
That's a good one. That's a good one. It made Death go through like a midlife crisis because of Chuck Norris.
That's what they had a good one there. Chuck Norris was bit by a cobra one day. After 3 days of excruciating pain, the cobra died.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. So this trip has been probably in the making for like the last 5 years because I was in college for nursing and he's just been up here. And so there's a toy show that happens in his town. What is it? April?
Every first Sunday in April, unless it falls on Easter.
Yeah, and the timing of it was always bad for me. And then over the summer, so this trip alone cost me a lot of money. Not so much for the flight. The flight was actually really reasonable, but because of the shortage of microchips in cars and stuff now, for me to rent a vehicle was probably about 2 or 3 times the normal asking price. So as you can see, it's also not cheap to come over here because he doesn't live near any major city. The closest major city to him is like Pittsburgh, which is where I flew in from New Orleans. So, it took a while to get here. It's not something I could come do like every weekend or something for sure. Maybe not even that, maybe like once or twice a year. But so it's awesome to finally be here though. This is newsworthy, in my opinion. Who even has pen pals anymore, much less someone that you've been friends with over the internet for 13 years and y'all are still like best friends and now y'all actually met. Corey doesn't like hugs, but I'd hug him right now if he wouldn't, knock my lights out.
Yeah, do it and you'll lose an arm. And your manhood.
Do it and I'll make you go bald. I'll put some Nair in your shampoo.
I can wait till I go bald. I need another 20, 30 years, maybe.
I feel like I've talked enough. What else do you like to do during these live streams? I'm so new to this.
Well, here's something for you all. If you remember, most of you probably don't because this was even before Plowbender Studios was a thing. I gotta remember when it was.
What? Your old channel?
No, I want to say 2016. Let me just double check here because I may be wrong.
Being bald is cool,
but I'm thinking.
I do love having hair though. If I was like balding, I'd just shave it off and just be a sexy bearded bald guy. For right now, well, I do have receding hairline though, Colin. Like this gets a little far back every year. I like my hat though. It matches my shirt.
I got my neighbor. He's only 25. I don't even think he's even that, and he's already losing his hair.
I could beat you one. When I was in track, I was in my senior year. I ran varsity track at school. There was this guy who was probably like 17 years old, and he wasn't bald. He was balding. Even worse. Like, if you're gonna be bald, just be bald. Nothing wrong with that. But don't sit here and like have this hair on the side of your head, but all of this be bald. Like, no. And that's what this 17-year-old looked like. I felt so bad. Oh, he did not get good genetics, clearly.
Yeah. No, I was saying this was back 2017. That show I go to every first Sunday in April each year. I actually met up with Eddie, a.k.a. Captain Rolls, here on YouTube. Well, he actually met up with me because he and his family came down here from Michigan. But Eddie and I, we've known each other since, I think 2002, 2003, maybe. We've known each other for quite a while. We've known each other even before YouTube was a thing. But, he came down here back in 2017 from Michigan. We hung out at the show there. And, again, this was before Plowbender Studios was a thing. So I don't think you can find this on the internet, but I did get, photos. And we never were able to do any videoing because it was like a one-day thing. the plan was Eddie wanted to basically do what Zach did here, come down, spend the weekend, go home on Monday. But it was one of those deals, Eddie and his family, they had to make the trip in one day and then go home the next day. So, but yeah, Eddie has tried numerous times to get back here again for the show in April, several times. Past few years, he couldn't make it. 2020, you remember, everything got canceled. The show was one of them, and they didn't even bother planning the show this year because all the planning for that starts back in December of the previous year. And basically, it was one of those deals with no idea how 2021 was going to work out, which really doesn't seem any different than what 2020 was at this point. The last thing you want to do is really plan something ahead of time only to find out it's going to be canceled, because the fire department did lose money on, that show they had to cancel in 2020. So it's like, they thought, well, don't make plans in December, but if you wait too long in the following year, then you're not going to have the turnout that you want. And so at the end of the day, the show this year got canceled as well. And Eddie did want to try to make it down here sometime this year, but it's at this point, it's even questionable if that's going to happen. I was also supposed to meet up with YouTuber Terrence Tractor 525 here back in July of this year, and that didn't happen. And, so me and Zach almost didn't get to do this crossover this year either. Just everything's been so hectic. And
yeah, I got sick with COVID at the beginning of the month. I'm a COVID ICU nurse, almost for 2 years now. And I have gone this entire time since COVID began, not being sick, or at least not knowing. Because like last year I was fine. I was
my
healthy.
cable over there.
And then which one?
My cable right behind the bags.
Oh, the iPhone cable.
Yeah.
So like I was at work one day, and then I just started feeling bad. But I still went to work, and this was all like the first week of August, right? So just this month, and then eventually I felt so bad. My coworkers were like, "All right, Zach, you gotta go get tested. This ain't right." So August the 5th, I tested positive for COVID, and I was so sick. I'm 25 years old, and I'm like pretty healthy, and this thing was rough. It took me for a wild ride. And then the problem with COVID is like sometimes there's people that even when the virus has come and gone, they still deal with a lot of long-term fatigue and exhaustion and a couple other things. So I was kind of worried that was going to be me, but I feel great. I've had a great recovery. And I'm so thankful that I still had a great recovery, because I had this trip planned since, I don't know, May. So I'm so glad that this did not bog us down, unlike yesterday when we did bog down, for real.
Yeah. You want to show them that photo?
Can they see it?
Yeah, just put it up on the camera.
Right up. Okay. I doubt that they're going to be able to see it, but...
Where did my folder go? Dual monitors. Good sometimes, not others.
All right. So obviously, since Corey lives very remote, I had to get a rental car.
I live in the corner of nowhere.
I mean, it's a V, and it does say sport on the back of it, whatever that means. It doesn't seem all-wheel drive to me, but it says it's sport. So there's like a road, like an abandoned road, like you drive halfway down the road, and there's people that still live there, and then you drive down the other half, and it's like no man's land. But he wanted to go down the end of the road, and that was fine. But then coming back up the road, it was uphill, an incline, and there was a soft spot of mud that we got stuck in. And this SUV ain't nowhere near qualified to be driving through no dang mud at an uphill slope. So we were stuck for like 5 minutes, but I'm from the country too. So like getting stuck in the mud, it's not like it's my first time ever doing that. So basically I was like, all right, what can I do? I couldn't go forward, but I could go backwards. So I just backed up by several yards, and then I just gunned it. I put it in low gear so it had the most power, and I gunned it, and we just skidded through that mud, like just barely. I think I just barely avoided getting stuck, but once we got out of it, that was where the soft spot ended, and we had solid earth from there. But I told Corey, I was like, we ain't doing that crap no more. So I took a picture of what the car looked like after all the mud. Shiny black SUV covered in mud.
Oh, I should pull up that.
It's a rental, so I had to make sure it was clean.
Let me see if I can find that, because I told you about that one guy rented a U-Haul truck, went mudding with it.
And he messed it up too.
You think yours is bad?
You know what? I'm gonna share this with my brother. See if he wants to watch it. If anyone has any questions or anything they'd like to say, go ahead and say stuff. I know there's only like 4 people in the chat.
Yeah, right there.
Let's play. Oh God, you gotta show them. You gotta show them. That is too funny.
You do not go mudding with a U-Haul truck.
Just because it looks like a truck doesn't mean you can drive through the mud with it.
See, it says, so I got a phone call from U-Haul stating I was banned from using their services. Said they are still considering legal action. Apparently trying to take their trucks through mud holes isn't what they intended for. I didn't see that anywhere on the paperwork. I got the extra coverage that covered being towed. I called and told them where the truck was. Don't know what the big deal is.
I mean, I guess legally he has his bases covered. You know? But I promise you, they're going to make sure to add that to their policy to not go off-roading with their vehicles.
Ouch, damn it. I just got zapped by that cable.
Remove this a little bit too.
That's okay.
Guarantee you, they're going to make a policy about it. Buy a second-hand car. I don't know how things work in Wales, but that doesn't really happen here. Like, you know, we're not talking about buying a house versus renting an apartment. Like, if you buy a car, it's yours. There's no givesy backsies. So, you know, for me to come up here and visit Corey for 5 days, even if I'm going to buy a car, like a cheap one, I'd still be spending several $1,000s, whereas it was only $500 to rent the car. So, you know, and there's no way in heck I was going to drive up here because that was 1,400 miles. I don't know what that is in kilometers, but 1,400 miles and over 21 hours. Like, no, thank you. I'm good.
Geez, that is a lot of.
So we're making a video right now.
Well, no, we're just transferring files
today. Okay, but we're literally starting a video though.
Yeah.
He's so particular with his words. We're starting a video today because yesterday we didn't really go out. We kind of worked around. We literally worked around his farm yesterday. Like, that's the very first thing I did when I came here.
Oh, hell, you show up at my workplace, I'm going to put you to work.
So he's on a tractor. I'm riding on a lawnmower through a field, helping him run electrical wire for his cows. We were moving cows from one field to another field. What?
You got the chat on there.
It might have to scroll up, I think. Just close out the video,
actually,
and then when you go, okay, there we go.
That pulls up your chat, so you can see. That way, you can see a little what's going on as well.
I can see what's going on because I'm looking at the screen.
Yeah, and soon you're going to be looking at my fist in your face.
Ooh, sounds violent.
We may have to go offline for a little bit, folks. This may get a little violent.
This might get hairy. Anyway.
Oh, real quick, grab that box right there.
This one.
Yep.
So let's get to the main bread and butter of this video because we're 30 minutes in it and we're already probably losing people.
Yeah, we probably should start.
This is supposed to be an
Jacob, he's there. How's the weather in Louisiana right now?
Jacob, I didn't even know you lived in Louisiana. What the hell, bro? Why you freaking holding out on me?
68 quid? 68. He bought a car for 68 quid. 68 quid. I know a guy that bought a truck for $50, but that is.
There's no way we're talking about vehicles here. Maybe like mopeds or scooters, but no way. There's no way.
Well, you got to understand, it's the UK.
They probably got like Fiats and Volkswagen vehicles there. So yes, I do know that Corey likes to do unboxings in his live streams. So that is the whole bread and butter.
Hey! Make sure the box is turned around. My address is on there.
Oh yeah, you don't want people to start sending you all kinds of things.
Yeah, next thing I know, open a box and it's got a ticking time.
So he bought a crock pot? No, not really. There's stuff inside of here.
Yeah. Folks, this is the UK bundle I got. Surprisingly, it showed up in a slow cooker box, which this is something I don't understand. If I went to my post office just up the road from here, if I went to my post office, tried to mail something out in this box, they would not accept it. They will not accept boxes put together with duct tape.
What?
So it's like, I'd like to know how some people get away with this.
That's literally
hell.
I
have received stuff in boxes of like brake pads.
If it fits, it ships, people. Come on.
But yeah, crazy. But expect the unboxing of this here sometime in the coming week. Hoping me and Zach have enough time, because if we do, he's going to be in this unboxing.
Oh, wait, so we're not doing it live?
No, that's another time.
Oh, well, what are we doing live then? Just talking?
Talking and messing around, doing stupid stuff. Just, we're entertaining the audience.
Oh, so we're not going to show them anything we got today? Ooh.
Well, we could open up a little bit and give them a peek.
We got some. I even made him buy Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, I bought the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards because one of the reasons why I got out of trains is because I kind of got out of YouTube. I'm more of a consumer now rather than a producer of YouTube content. So there wasn't really a need for me to have all these trains that I wasn't using, that I wasn't playing with. You know, the only trains that I even still have is I have a small supply of wooden railway that I actually have made several videos with before. And I'm kind of thinking of doing it again. It was like this little kind of parody series, like this little comedy series with like little 3-minute long episodes. Some of them not even that long. And then I still have a lot of HO scale stuff. Like I got HO scale Salty, Bachman Salty, who has been discontinued and is in high demand. I ain't getting rid of him. That's my Salty. But so instead, I have poured all those thousands of dollars into trains, into Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I've loved Yu-Gi-Oh probably, no, not as long. Thomas the Tank Engine is still my first love. I think first it was Thomas, and then Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon came out around the same time. But with Pokemon, I had a few cards, but my parents must have given them away because I don't have cards anymore, which is kind of unfortunate because I know for a fact that I had some Pokemon cards that would be worth a lot of money now. There's a card that has Bill on it.
Yes, Bridget.
Giggity. There's a card that has Bill on it and it says draw 2. That card I've seen that card go for like several $100s. I'm like, damn, bro, that's a car payment right there. Of course, being an ICU nurse now, I mean, I have a good career and everything, but it's nice when you can like make money off of your hobby when you're not really playing it anymore. So I wanted to show Corey some Yu-Gi-Oh cards and why I like them. He probably won't like them, but I made him do it.
What are you talking about? I like all of the meats of our culture.
The meats? Oh, no, it's made out of meat. Yu-Gi-Oh is vegan. It is meat-free.
Yes. Also organic.
Made from plants. It's organic. It's
well, of course vegan, it is, because the cards are paper.
You know. But it's not really good stuff. So these are like little blister packs. If you ever
he bought out the whole store.
If you ever see stuff like this is actually kind of a scam. Because what it is these third-party sellers go and they buy from Yu-Gi-Oh products that did not sell very well. They buy them at a low price and then they resell them as these mystery packs. Like, oh, you know, this mystery pack has Yu-Gi-Oh cards where you're guaranteed a rare or guaranteed one
But they pick out the rare ones, don't they?
Yeah, so they pick out everything that's good before they even put them in these containers. Someone went through and took all the good cards out. So these are honestly loaded with pack fillers and commons.
Just watch. You probably get like 10 of the same card out of it.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, but it's fun. It's something to do. That's why I did it. Because Corey wouldn't take me to Walmart, so Dollar General was the next best
That's
thing.
why you wanted to go to Walmart?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say so?
I want to see if they had Yu-Gi-Oh cards at Walmart, bro.
I'm going to go fornicate yourself.
That might be kind of hard. So your chat must be PG-13 or something, bro.
Well, I marked it as not made for kids.
Ooh.
YouTube's stupid COPPA ordeal. You got to mark your channel or your videos as made for kids or not.
So
made
this
for kids.
video is very strictly, clearly not for children, COPPA.
Yeah. So, well, not COPPA, but the FTC's.
Whatever. Whoever.
But that's the thing. It's like, you got to throw in some inappropriate stuff here. So yeah, it's clearly not made for kids. We're all adults here. I told you to go fornicate yourself. I wouldn't mind fornicating with Bridget. Jacob will know what I mean.
Okay? Well, that's an inside joke, I guess. Okay, Jacob.
No, Bridget was definitely not for children. She's more for guys like me.
I live in Lafayette, Jacob. Do you live near Lafayette, Louisiana?
Sodor Man wants to see at least one thing out of this box, so we're going to do that.
Okay.
One thing. First thing I come across. I'm not going to dig through the box to find the one thing he wants to see.
Uh-huh.
Everything else will be revealed in the unboxing. I had to figure out how you open this dang thing.
How you open it?
Could just hit it with a hammer.
Live in Covington. Oh, okay, Covington. Okay, cool. I think Covington's like about an hour and a half away from me or so. Like it's east of Baton Rouge. Like instead of going down to New Orleans, you just stay on the interstate going across and you get to Covington. Because when Corey told me he had another Louisiana Thomas friend, I'm like, what the hell? You're holding out on me. I thought I was your only Louisiana Thomas friend, but no. Well, I met Corey, so I guess now, Jacob, you and I, we need to get in touch. We'll see. Oh, wow. There's some cool stuff in that box.
I think they may have sent me the wrong thing.
Wait, what? What you mean the wrong thing? Okay, if they have some wooden railway track in there, you better send me home with it. Interstate 12. Yeah, I could not remember the name of it. So, if you live in Covington, that means you're probably familiar with New Orleans, and you may or may not be familiar with Labor Day New Orleans weekend.
Oh boy,
that's where I was gonna go, because I'm this. If any of y'all have seen TikTok, then you know what this means. Anyway, so I'm this, and I was gonna go to Labor Day in New Orleans for that, but with this hurricane business, and they saying it's actually like pretty strong now. I don't know. It might can't. I'm gonna wait until like maybe Monday after the storm to know for sure kind of whether I'm gonna cancel or not, because I had a hotel booked for that whole weekend. But whenever I leave Corey's place, I'm gonna go to Nashville. I was gonna basically my itinerary was Pennsylvania, Nashville, and then New Orleans on the way home before going back to Lafayette. But I mean, if this storm, which is projected to hit the New Orleans metro area, which is already vulnerable to hurricanes, they never ever recovered after Rita, destroyed them back in 2005. And everything that you see in New Orleans that does look recovered, it's honestly all a facade. Like the touristy areas and the places that they want you to see, those are the places that look nice and pretty and landscaped and constructed back together and all that. But you just like St. Charles Avenue in the Garden District, where one of the trolley lines is, it's one of the most famous areas in Lake Charles in New Orleans. If you go down any side street by like 2 blocks, it turns into the ghetto again. Streets, holes in them, run-down houses. There's still several scars from Katrina all over New Orleans. So they definitely never truly recovered from it. So this storm is bad enough. I mean, it mainly in the sense of if it knocks out the power. For some reason, it always takes New Orleans a long time to get their power grids back up. I highly doubt that Southern decadence would still happen. So probably not going to end up.
Yeah. I think I received the wrong stuff.
Calling all engines came out the day of Katrina? Oh my God. How about that? What do you mean you got the wrong stuff?
I ordered
How many days
Ertls.
have you had this?
I got it Friday. So yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to steal all the Brios.
There's a shit ton of wooden railway stuff in there.
Oh my gosh.
And I've got more of this dang Trackmaster track. It took me forever to get rid of your stuff.
Dude, okay, since I might start making wooden railway videos again, I kind of want this stuff. Like the Brio. The little Brio box cars are so cute. The ambulance. The ambulance. I already have a Thomas and Percy, so I don't need that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to contact the seller because this isn't what I ordered.
But damn it, that means I can't keep none of it because Corey's got to send it all back, I'm sure.
Well, maybe not. Oh, boy.
Why do they have a tender for Hero, but Hero's not here?
Hero probably went missing a long time ago.
So this is just a random lot from someone's collection?
Maybe.
Well, if it's
real quick, big shout out to the Sodor guy because he was the one that told me to open this box. And, well, yeah.
So if it was a random lot, though, how did you know what you were even supposed to be getting? Because that's how random lots work.
Because I saw pictures of it. I was supposed to get a ton of Ertl track and some Ertl trains. And
was that listed in the product description?
Yes.
Okay.
But I received something completely different.
All right. Well, I'll give you that one because, I mean, I've ordered Yu-Gi-Oh! Random lots before and been severely disappointed. And it's just kind of sort of like, hey, you ordered a random lot.
No, I'm telling you, I was tempted to buy this bundle from the person, but it's like I had a hard time selling your Trackmaster track. It's like now I got more of this.
Really? Oh.
Chances are I'm probably not going to send the stuff back.
Why does nobody want Trackmaster track? That stuff was awesome.
Probably because everyone's moved on to the new Trackmaster.
And let me guess, it's not compatible.
It's total garbage. It really is.
That's a shame.
Yeah, so I'm going to set that aside because...
So you finally... Yeah, we had to go real low. I think we sold our Trackmaster for like, what, $30?
I think some guy bought it for like 50-something.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe about 40-something.
I can't even fit this shit in here.
Hope you are pleased with your purchase. Many thanks. Well,
I'm not pleased. It's the wrong thing.
I'll just say I'm not 100% satisfied, but yeah, I'll send this person a message later.
Uh-oh. You may have to put it in a different thing. Elizabeth.
Well, like I said, I'm probably not going to send this stuff back because it cost me like $40 to get it over here. It's going to cost.
So you're going to keep it?
I'll probably end up keeping it.
If you keep it, I'm going to buy some stuff.
I'll probably end up keeping it, pay them for it, and see if they still got the other stuff.
Well,
so, yeah.
Anyway.
That unboxing is not going to happen with me and Nazar doing now. We'll have to come up with something else to do.
I wish that Ryan Kitchen was still here, but he looks like he went deuces.
Well, he's still on Discord.
Well, why is he not in the stream?
I don't know. Maybe he's busy playing.
I want to be friends with him. Can you need
and I want to be friends with Tina Desai. Well, I want to be more than friends with Tina Desai, but that's not going to happen.
I don't know who Tina is. Sounds like a drug.
The voice of Ashima.
Oh, okay.
You never seen?
Look,
I don't
watch
looking.
Thomas anymore. I don't. I really don't. I don't hate Thomas, but
I'm telling you,
I did not.
I'm telling you, if I had one evening with Tina Desai, oh man, get your mind out of the gutter, people. Yeah, Tina Desai, very attractive young lady. She's not much older than I am. Although, like Alex told me that she probably got a husband lined up. Her parents probably got a husband lined up for her back in India.
I don't like those kinds of cultures. Like, are they?
Well, here's something funny for you. I'm not going to get too personal on this, just because some of you may know this individual. Girl I know, quite a bit older than me, lives with her parents. Her parents basically control her, tell her what to do.
Mm-hmm.
They want to pick out a husband for her.
That's awful.
We live in America. We don't do that. Now, I mean, parents, they should have a say, somewhat of a say in who their kids marry. Like, if their daughter wants to marry some, serial killer, I'd be against that. I mean, I certainly wouldn't let my daughter marry, a bum or something like that. I don't have a daughter. I'm not that lucky.
I'm sending my friends the live stream too, in case anyone wants to watch.
All right. Oh, there's 5 people in here right now. Yes, I am, Jacob. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Very much so. I want to cuddle with Bridget on the couch, watch a movie, and share a bowl of popcorn with her, maybe. I'm just that lonely. Oh, my life is so sad. I'm going to go cry in a corner. Zach can finish the stream.
I can always find a man, but I can't keep one. That's my problem.
They always say there's plenty of fish in the sea, but that doesn't mean a damn thing when you suck at fishing.
Exactly.
I swear.
So I guess that boxing was a fluke.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm going to have to contact the seller here probably after we get out of the stream.
So should we open at least something? Like, I don't know.
Well, let's talk about the hobby shop since... Or if you want to open up the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I guess.
I guess you talk more about our day. Here, you talk. You say
Stuff. Oh, by the way, I need your phone to transfer video files.
Okay. You done transferring all your video files? Now,
let me check.
I warn you, Corey. I'm going to warn you. There's a lot of NSFW on my phone. So just try to only look at the stuff we recorded from today.
You're saying you got naughty stuff on your phone.
Naughty things, yes.
Well, you're not the only one.
So just I figured that, but so just tread with caution and trepidation.
Oh, you probably don't have anything on there I ain't seen on someone else. I mean, hey.
Fair enough.
You're not going to see this, folks.
Fair enough. Well, if they might have seen it from my glasses reflection. Let's see, New Orleans.
The stream is over.
Oh, so the storm surge from Ida could overtop some West Bank levees. Oh, that sucks. We don't need the levees to break again.
Are those in red?
Yeah, so West Bank.
Isn't that what screwed them over during Katrina?
So when Katrina hit New Orleans, what's kind of ironic about it, the hurricane itself wasn't bad. Several people stayed, woke up the next day, and the storm
got to install driver software.
Was over. Storm was over, and the levees did not break right away. It was several hours after the storm had passed that the levees had been stressed enough that they finally broke, and then that's when the city flooded. If the city of New Orleans would not have flooded and the levees would not have failed, the damage from Katrina would not have been near as bad. But Katrina single-handedly almost completely took out New Orleans.
Please tell me that's
almost wiped it from the map. Some people think that probably would have been a good thing, but let's not be like that. Lots of people live there. Lots of families live there. It's a place where people and families live just like anywhere else. I don't care if it's like Sin City 2.0, it's still a place with people. So they deserve to live too.
I'm just trying to figure out the.
I don't know how this works. I've never done it before either. He's trying to pick photos and.
Well, I'm trying to figure out like what's video.
Because we made a video today. We made a video of us going out to this hobby shop that Corey has about 30 minutes away from him. I think
some of you have probably seen some of the stuff I've got from there.
There's literally a sign that says hobby shop outside. So,
Yeah, and somebody stole the duckies.
Pretty self-explanatory place. And we literally spent about 2 hours, 2.5 hours there. Hundreds and hundreds of trains. You know, sometimes you go to like these toy stores, these hobby shops, and they may have like a section of trains. I would say literally over half of the inventory of this store was train related stuff. Literally. I bought me a wooden railway Rosie over there. Why not show them that?
Yeah.
Why not show them my Rosie? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little train. But what kind of sucks is I can't remember if I have one already.
Yeah, what's wrong?
So I might literally have a second Rosie already. Because now I'm kind of thinking, well, wait a minute. I bet you I already had one. But you know what? Rosie's always cool. So it was mint in the box, but the box is so old that the box like fell apart right after I bought it. So, but it's Rosie. Rosie, I did not like Rosie at first when she first came. But now Rosie's so cute, like a little button, and her Bachman model is so amazing. I mean, Corey made Rosie before they ever made her into a real one. But when they finally made her into a real Bachman locomotive, oh my gosh.
I missed that model.
One of the best ones they ever made, in my opinion. I need to separate Corey's stuff from my stuff anyway.
Hand me.
Like all your stuff's on the bottom.
Where's Jacob? Where's Jacob?
Jacob, we bought something for you. Something that's gonna come Jacob's way.
Yes. So one thing I was really pleased about is going to the hobby shop today. I already planned this, you know, when I knew Zach and I were going, I already planned I was going to do this, but went ahead and bought myself a smudger, mint in box smudger for a project I want to do. And what was it? $7.99 I think I paid for this. Really good deal. I mean, you can't even, I don't know what the deal is. Smudgers on eBay are ridiculously priced, in my opinion. $7 for this, and I didn't even have to pay shipping, or $8 for this, and I didn't even have to pay shipping. Really nice. That's the one thing I like about my hobby shop. And you'll even see this upcoming video. The place is littered with these Ertls. It's
this dude
crazy.
Has probably over 100 different Ertl related products, and these things are rare. They're mint in the box.
Don't use the word rare for Ertls. I hate when people do that.
Well, rare in the sense that they're not made anymore. They haven't been made in over 10 years.
Oh, one of your friends, Randall?
Randall, yeah. Randall, I'm going to kick your ass. At least he tuned into the stream.
No, Jacob. This is my smudger.
Rosie and pink or
this
Rosie and
is
red?
Yours.
Pink Rosie. Pink Rosie for sure. Well, Randall, I'm sure you're not going to stay very long, but while you're here, I just want to say thank you. This is one of my best friends from real life is in the stream right now.
Hey, so, Randall, how you doing?
This is Corey. Corey and I, this is my internet friend that I've had for over a decade. And this is who I'm visiting this weekend and having such a great time with. So thank you, Randall, for tuning in. Zach, your friends sound like a Quaker version of Wayne. Okay, that's a Letterkenny reference. So yeah, he does kind of look like Wayne from Letterkenny. He really does.
Oh, I wonder if I have. Give me a second here, because see if I can show this to you.
They do actually have box Shining Time version. Well, I guess I can't say it. Corey bought a Shining Time version of another locomotive today from that shop. Pitter patter, get at her. Figure it out, mate. Figure it out,
mate.
Good eye, mate. There's a show called Letterkenny, which is kind of like Trailer Park Boys. And one of the main guys, his name is Wayne. How are you now? How are you now? And he always stands like this. And he dresses just like this. And I'm the toughest guy in Letterkenny. And then people are always calling this dude, hello? Enter the driveway. Don't come down. So people in like almost every episode come to fight this dude to claim the title of the toughest man in Letterkenny. And Wayne just stalks him down. And this guy dresses just like Wayne from the show. So Randall, thanks for making that reference.
I thought he was going to say I look like Lil Wayne.
No. You're not even right skin color for that. Come on.
Hey. But yeah, Jacob, I got a smudger here for you. So
And you still look like Glenn. Oh, stop it.
I need that
If I
back.
put on, okay, so I guess I'm gonna be Glenn for Halloween now, since that's what Randall thinks I should do. What's the name of the hobby shop?
Officials Hobby Center. You got a business card from them, flashed up on the screen.
Oh, yeah, let me get the business card.
So I happened to come across another something, Jacob, which I thought you might like. And
well, let me show the business card first. Okay.
yeah, free promotion.
This is it looks backwards. Huh.
No, it's
Well, it looks backwards on here, huh? See? So they're not gonna be able to read that. So it's called.
now you got the camera out of it.
Why don't you just type it in the thing? Type it in the chat.
Yeah.
Officials Hobby Center, and they do have an online inventory. The guy that was working behind the counter, he wasn't able to tell me if everything in the store is on the inventory or not. But even if it's not, I'd be willing to bet that they probably.
I highly doubt they can have everything in that store. No way they could have that all.
I'm sure they have.
So they'd have to have somebody working 24/7 to keep track of all that.
I mean, they had, and in fact, they have so much stuff that they don't even have all their stuff on the shelf. They had boxes that hadn't even been opened yet.
And here's the cool thing.
That were full of Ertl stuff.
Here's the cool thing. They will let you look through boxes and open boxes as long as you clean up after yourself. It's on the package there.
Huh?
On the package.
Well, you're not even typing it right. I'm gonna type
Officials Hobbies.
I'm gonna type it for you.
Oh, fine.
Couillon.
You're the worst person since.
Move your hand.
Move your face.
Randall, I'm gonna dress like Glenn for Halloween. So I hope that you're gonna be around for Halloween.
But yeah, like I said, my hobby shop, they're really good. They let you open boxes, look through boxes and such. As long as you don't make a mess, clean up after yourself, they're really cool with it. And that is one thing I like about that hobby shop. And I even told Zach that because he was saying about, this place is packed full of anything and everything. I told him it's like, if you cannot find a hobby, if your hobby shop is not as well stocked as this one, you better go find one which is.
So they don't have specifically what the website is on.
That's what
here,
I have an older business card for them somewhere.
Oh, wait a minute. Now I know what you typed in. Oh, so you typed in what was at the bottom of the bit. Okay.
Circus City decals, pirate trains. I think that's in my stack of business cards here somewhere.
Okay, so I guess I was wrong. So what I just typed in was the actual name of the store.
Oh, there we are.
Followed by the town and the zip code that it's in.
Yeah, that's the card Tim gave me years back.
Oh.
They probably changed things.
Okay, so that word that doesn't even look like a word that Corey typed in, that's the name of the website. You do www.whateverofficialshoppingcenter.com, and that's their store.
Yeah. So, Jacob, if you're still watching, another Ertl here for you. I was actually looking for one of these too. And what you choose to do with this is your choice. Because unfortunately, I could only find it in the plain blue packaging. But Ertl James, mint in the box, $7.29. Yes, I know this is the plain blue packaging, but still, you'd be paying over $10 for one of these on eBay, plus shipping. So, yeah.
So Randall, okay, if you're gonna, Randall's gonna be home for Halloween. Okay, well, Randall,
these are yours, Jacob.
We need to all dress like people from Letterkenny. So I'm gonna be Glenn, and you need to figure out who you're gonna. Oh no, you're probably gonna be the guy. God, what's his name? Not Dale. Who's the one that says that's what I appreciate about you? Squirrely Dan. Squirrely Dan. Randall's gonna be Squirrely Dan. That's who he needs to be. And Nicholas can be Wayne since Corey won't, be coming home with me. So get on that, Randall.
Of course I wouldn't come home with you.
We'll have a Letterkenny themed Halloween bash. I didn't mean to interrupt him, so
No, you're good.
I wanted to plug it in since I didn't even expect any of my friends to actually join.
Oh, hey, it's a good time for all of us.
Randall's my best friend, though. He's like he actually used to live with me for a couple months until we graduated school together. So
you realize we're about to hit the 1 hour mark.
Peace out, Randall. So what? Ain't got nothing better to do.
Oh, I told you, we'll keep the stream going for however long. Full unopened box of Earl Thomas.
Squirrely Dan.
Well,
I got my shorts on.
These
Randall.
smaller Erdls are they're $7.99 a piece.
How much does it go for on eBay?
Hell, I think an Erdl smudger is closer to $20. That's why I bought one at my hobby shop.
Used or mint in box?
Mint in box, I think.
Okay.
I mean, hell, we'll do a search right now.
In other words, if you wanted to, you could probably buy all the inventory that they have and flip it online. Yeah, so there's
there, mint in box smudger, $67.34 from the UK.
So from the UK, this was $67.
You don't. There's not even any
other listings.
Yeah, there's not even any U.S. listings.
I always hate to say it because I hate people that scalp. So a scalper is someone who deliberately goes to a store and they buy out everything that store has and then they sell it online. It's not illegal, but it's extremely frowned upon.
Yeah.
It's really affected people who do trading cards as a hobby. Walmart, Target, any store that physically sells Yu-Gi-Oh products now, they cannot keep anything on the shelf because YouTubers and other people, it's suddenly a trend now to go buy out everything from the mother effing store and sell it online. But a little bit of it's okay. Moral gray ground here. So you could buy out some of these, just don't buy out all of them. Don't be a screw.
Yeah.
Don't be a scalper. That'd be stupid and mean.
Well, that's what I've helped out a couple people. They want Erdls and such, and I buy them at a hobby shop because they're much cheaper. That's what I think. This is the last one of these I bought, or the last one the hobby shop had. I got a mint in box Erdl Daisy. I have a project I want to use this for. I needed a mint model. Paid $10 for it. $9.99. You might as well call that $10. Really happy to have this.
I'm surprised that this store even still sells these Erdls mint in box for their original price. And then Tampa, Hot Wheels and Diecast, hello. Hi, nice to see you. But yeah, Randall, you'll be Squirrely Dan, I'll be Glenn, Nick will be Wayne, and if you can think of any of our other friends to play.
Did I get anything else?
Letterkenny, think of it. So yes, you did. I didn't know if you wanted to show it, but you had gotten this one.
Oh, this was another one I got for custom. They only had one of these. They did have one in a 5-pack that Zach actually came across. There was another 5-pack which had an Erdl Lady, which we probably should have picked that up.
I told him to, but he's like, I don't have the money.
Says the guy with no girlfriend.
That's because I like.
No, I was talking about myself.
Oh.
I don't have the money. Well, what did you spend it on then? You're single.
Trains.
Yeah.
Trains.
But an Erdl Lord Harry, mint in the package, $7.99. Not a bad deal.
Scalping and profiting, looking at Sodor Dan, definitely doesn't have a lot of moral integrity to it. But it is a form of income, and in a pinch, it can be good. It's what I mainly was saying is I'm not saying that you should go buy all their inventory, but if they have 10 different, if they have
Shane
10,
says hi.
10. Oh, Randall, is Shane with you, or did he just say hi in the chat? My phone's plugged into the computer right now, so I couldn't see.
Oh, I'm done with that if you want to.
Oh, well, I'll take my phone back. But no, if there's 10 copies of the same Scarloey and they're all mint in box and you want one for yourself, and maybe you just buy, I don't know, 2 other ones. I feel like that would be okay. But Corey doesn't even do that. Corey doesn't even scout. Corey buys them.
I'll be honest with you. I have bought some Erdls from my hobby shop to on sell and make some money so I can buy ones on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah, which really there's nothing wrong with that. I'm still investing my money into Erdls.
Just don't buy out the supply chain.
Nah.
That's all.
Like I said, though, I have bought stuff to help out friends and such that want to get their hands on these. And I'll be honest with you. I would always go to my hobby shop and buy one of these before I try to buy it on eBay. Because, this Daisy, look it up on eBay. A Daisy like this, mint in the box, it's going to push you up close to $20. I saved $10 here. So I'm happy.
Randall, tell Shane I said hey, and Shane needs to dress up for our Letterkenny Halloween bash. We're gonna schedule it. Everyone, smash that like button. Smash it.
Now let's be appropriate here.
Oh, this is the finger that the dog bit last night. So, other fist instead. Still kind of hurt though. His freaking dog bit me last night. She didn't mean to.
Not my dog.
Wait, well, whose dog is it?
My mother's.
Oh, well, whatever. Love that dog though. Cute little black. Well, not little. A big old black lab. If the wind blows, she barks, but then she's playful. I guess I better get on my costume then, because Halloween's not that far away.
Got my hands on one of these today. Another one I didn't have in the portrait card. So, quite happy about that. Mint in box, Ertl Scarloey.
Scarloey's cool. I wish I had some Ertls, man, but I don't know.
They had another Scarloey that was there, but the peg holder was torn. 7/9. This was dated 6/14/18. So this was dated.
I got a Thomas the Train Hot Wheel. Oh, I saw one of those last year too.
This was dated back 2010.
Thomas was like a Hot Wheel car, and I think it was made recently.
I actually have go over on the shelf there, just below the. You can see there's a Transformers box.
Down here.
Next set of shelves over. Over to your left.
Yeah.
Right there, right in front of you. Look straight ahead. No, straight ahead. Eye level where you're at.
Yeah.
Turn left. There. Right in front of you.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, this is probably what he's talking about. They made this Thomas Hot Wheels car last year. Apparently everybody. So what happened to buying things?
Jacob, have you not been watching?
And playing them. Why does everybody want to keep stuff in the box these days? I don't get it. If I buy something, I'm going to play with it me.
Seriously, Jacob, you haven't been watching?
My friend Randall needs a hobby. Randall, we need to come up with a hobby. In fact, whenever I get back, I made a Yu-Gi-Oh deck for Randall. It's full of these cute little fluffy animals. Randall is not cute, but he is fluffy. So I told him I'd make him something. So when I get back home, Randall, we got to play with all these cute fluffy animals. We're actually going to meet up September the 11th weekend, which it sounds bad to say that, but I'm just using that as a point of reference on the weekend of September the 11th this year. Me and Randall, who was in the chat, Randall Shell, we're supposed to be meeting up, hanging out. I'm probably going to give him his Yu-Gi-Oh deck at that time.
Yes. I think Jacob's been under a rock.
Did they have James? Ertl James? Yeah, we bought an Ertl James.
Yeah.
In fact, Corey's actually holding his hand right now.
Yeah. I literally said earlier on.
Well, he probably wasn't in the chat.
Yeah, these are going your way, Jacob. Sometime here. So, yeah, you'll be getting these. That's what I'm surprised Eddie's not in the chat right now.
Maybe he's doing something different.
Well, if he's doing that, then you better be. That was funny there one time. I sent his mom a message on Facebook telling her, it's like, Eddie's looking at naughty stuff on the computer.
Uh-huh.
She never responded to me, though, so she must have knew I wasn't, lying.
Well, my mom seemed to like talking to you today. My mom and my grandma.
Yes, your mom's a very attractive young lady.
All right. We don't even be saying that about my mom.
I said,
look, I know.
I said your mother was a really attractive young lady. What's wrong with that?
That my mom is a MILF. But I don't like all my friends saying it.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you uncomfortable.
All right, that James and Smudger are going to the Sodor guy because Jacob didn't notice it earlier, and he says send it to someone else. So he spoke up first. He's the one that gets it.
All right.
But yeah, I mean overall, there's Eddie. Good thing he's here because I got something for Eddie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what I bought? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, I'm just like literally that.
And it's
Like
something I'm not.
that's my haul of Erdls from today. That
And this is.
I could have bought more.
This is less than 1% of what they even had. I mean, they had a lot of duplicates of stuff.
Oh,
like,
they were
we opened
littered
one
with
box.
Tobys and Harolds and Percys.
Yeah.
And they had numerous Annie and Clarabelles.
They also had 2 Flying Scotsmen.
There had
I
to
was
have been
surprised with
there
that.
had to have been at least half a dozen Flying Scotsmen. Because remember, we kept opening boxes and there was more of them. They had, what was it? A lot of Trevors. They had one Bulgy. They had a Birdie in the Cheyenne Kind packaging.
Birdie and Bulgy.
Remember that one box we opened? There was like a whole box of just was it Godreds in the Cheyenne Kind packaging?
I don't know what the deal was with Godred.
Oh, I'm telling you, you guys are honestly in for a treat when that video comes up. I'm gonna put it this way: me and Zach basically said after we get out of the stream, we're gonna get to work editing that. I'd like to have it up here Monday. You know, look there. You can watch that on your way back home.
What?
The hobby shop trip, and then you're gonna be crying your eyes out. I miss Plowbender.
Well, I'll come see you next year.
Bring Nick with you.
Nick's got to come with me this time.
Oh man, if I'm telling you, if he'd have been here, we probably would have been in there another hour because it's like we were in there 2 hours, 2 guys, 2 hours, 1 hour each.
Yeah, so we probably went for 3.
Oh man,
that place closed at. We left at 4.
The place closed at 5.
We would have closed that place down.
Oh man, I'm telling you, didn't want to leave, but
Captain Rolls. Oh, Eddie's here.
Yeah, Eddie.
Hey, Eddie.
He's been here.
Man, I wish you could have came join us this weekend.
Yeah. So, yeah, mentioned that got a little something for Eddie while we were at the hobby shop. I don't know if he's gonna like this. If you don't, I'll just hand it off to somebody else in the live chat. But just browsing around the hobby shop, came across something I honestly think you will want. What do we got here? I'm telling you, it amazes me that the hobby shop has those Erdls. Like I said, though, if you look at, like, I noticed this Lord Harry here, it's dated 6/9/10, which would be, what is that? Would that be July? Or no, June. Yeah, I think June 9th of 2010 was when this was priced. So this has been there since 2010. This Scarloey, it's dated 2018. Daisy here is dated 18. Smudger doesn't have a price on them. What about this one?
I think everything, though, was pretty much either $8 or $10 max.
What is it? This James is dated 03, so 2003 right there. I had a Daisy in here that was actually dated 98. I don't have it now, or I might have the box around here somewhere.
Diecast, no.
No, this is, but yeah, it's like some of these Erdls,
they've over there. That's the one you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about the one I got in the box, because the one I have in my collection, I actually got that from my hobby shop. But yeah, Eddie, if you're still here, I'll go ahead and show you what me and Zach picked up for you and see if you're interested. I'm surprised Jack isn't in here. Jack, if you're watching the stream, send me a message on Discord. Oh, I just remember. Where's my camera? Do you see what I did with... No, that's the other one. Oh, duh, right there. Oh, come on, guys. Seriously? Everyone's going to start spamming me on Discord now?
You mean the 4 people we have? Oh, 5 now. Hey!
No, I'm getting chats on... I'm getting chats on Discord now.
Oh.
Okay, Eddie.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
I think you are really going to like this. Again, if you don't, let me know, and I'll just pass it on to someone else.
Not me, though.
Found something really cool. At least I thought it was cool.
Mm-hmm.
You can see what this is, or what it's related to.
Yeah, Back to the Future. So it's like 3 little cars.
Not just cars, the DeLorean.
I know it's a DeLorean, dadgummit, but like 3 different versions of the DeLorean, evidently.
I love how they just put time machine on all these.
Yeah,
they have the DeLorean from Back to the Future. They have the one from Back to the Future Part 2. Then they have the one from Back to the Future Part 3.
82 scale. I don't know. Are they 182 scale?
Does it say on here?
They look like it because they teeny tiny.
Jada is not good with scaling on this stuff. 182 scale,
it would say on the box.
HO's 1/75th scale, I think.
Anyways,
but
it's possible. That
I think these are
scale.
I think these are closer to possibly N scale, but even then they're a little on the large side. But yeah, basically pick this up for you, Eddie. If you want it, let me know because it's yours. If not, I don't know, Zach.
No.
Zach.
I don't care about Back to the Future.
Zach.
I liked it, but I don't care about it. Ow. Domestic violence all over this live stream.
Yo, it's one of those deals. Everyone appreciates your honesty until you're honest with them. Then you're an asshole. And George Carlin said that.
George Carlin, it's crazy how much he said. It's almost like a prophet. So much of what he said is coming true. Like as far as people and interactions with people, it's like, damn, George Carlin tried to warn us. And we just thought he was just being mean and funny.
Oh, no, these are smaller. These are way smaller than the Tyco engine. Or the Rogers locomotive, as they call it.
So, yeah, all in all, I'd say we had a pretty good day.
Did we show everything?
Yeah. We showed Godred.
Showed all the Ertles.
We showed Daisy. We showed James.
Did you show all your stuff?
Because
I know you showed.
I showed Rosie, and that was really it. I mean, I guess I could show that.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. These people are enjoying this. But
so one of them is a gift for my grandma. My grandma loves like Christmas time and decorating. So these are some Lionel Christmas ornaments. One of them already has a little imperfection on it, but whatever. You know. Since I might try to get back into wooden railway just for video making purposes, I bought like a coach. You know, it has nothing to do with Thomas, but it works with Thomas. So you could say that this is like an express coach, you know. It's a New York Central coach. And it's cool. It looks just like an express coach, basically. And then the other thing I bought is like a switch, like a T-piece. They had a couple different things like that. This was the cheapest.
They had a ton of this old Learning Curve stuff.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Learning Curve made the best ones. They had bridges. They had like drawbridges and tunnels and all kinds of cool stuff. And $40, $40 isn't like that much, I guess. But considering that I'm on a plane and my stuff is maxed out, I can't buy anything that's too big or bulky. Otherwise, I literally won't be able to take it home with me. Unless Corey would mail it to me.
Yeah, I can do.
But this, I think I can fit this.
Yeah, Eddie, when you make it up here again, we have to go to my hobby shop. Like literally, we got to go there.
In fact, I might even have to.
Do me a favor.
One of my pairs of shoes.
Do me a favor. Set these
just on the shelf somewhere.
Throw these down in that box of Ertles under the workbench because I want to set those aside so I can get them sent to Jacob.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm telling you. And there's another thing. I've not been in my hobby shop for well over a year now. Last year when I was going to go to that show in April, I was in my hobby shop picking up supplies for that show. And it's one of those deals I probably shouldn't have been just for the simple fact the show had a good chance of being canceled. But it's like the last thing I wanted to do was, just hold off, not worry about it. And then next thing I know, a week before the show's still going on and, I'm not ready for it. So But anyways, I was in there getting supplies, and that was the last time I went to my hobby shop. I had not been in there since then. And it was great to finally go back. And they've actually moved things around. It's a lot different compared to what it was prior. They used to have this big Ertl. Well, it wasn't really that big. It was just a small island set up in the back of the store with the Ertl and wooden railway stuff. That's gone now. They've actually got it sitting further back in the store, and it's just piled under boxes. But they've actually moved all the Ertl stuff out front of the store along with the wooden railway. And that may be an inconvenience for some people who, really were into this Ertl stuff when the hobby shop, had it there. Well, they still do. But it's like the fact that it was in the back of a hobby shop where really no one probably went, and at a hobby shop no one really knew about. Well, it was a good place to snatch up Ertls because you could find them there. Now that they're out front, more people are going to see them. Probably more people are going to buy them. I think that's honestly the intent, because you have the hobby shop owner, which would kind of like to clear that stuff out to make shelf space for other things. Because like I said, some of these Ertls, they've been sitting here since the 80s, the 90s. So, but I'm telling you, just, do you remember seeing any Ertl Airwolf models? I know they got a lot of Ertl stuff there. Like they have the Ertl collectible stuff. Then they've got like some of the Ertl model kits. They have some RC2 stuff there as well, but nothing I've really been, interested in. I just realized we didn't pick anything up for Jack.
Oh, we're supposed to.
Well, Jack might be deserving of something nice once in a while.
I didn't know who Jack is, really.
Here, hey, give me that right there.
What?
That. Oh, yeah, that'll work. All right, here you go, Jack. One plastic bag. This is for you. No charge. Let me know. Send me your address through Discord. I'll go ahead and pack this up for you, and you can toss it in your local landfill.
And really?
I shouldn't be too. Hey. But yeah, I'm telling you, it was a really good day. Really, really happy about it.
I'm pretty happy I found Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah. I think
I'm trying to make Corey play. Well, we have a lot of video stuff to work on this weekend too. We want to try to get something ready. It may not be published by the time I leave, but it'll at least be like and put together before I go. But I am excited. I'm trying to make Corey play Yu-Gi-Oh with me. He won't know what he's doing, but that'll be fun part. And then I don't unless I see a card that I want, I'm gonna let him keep all the other ones.
Oh, there was a picture from the thumbnail earlier.
I like that thumbnail. That thumbnail is cool.
Oh, that is awesome. Look at that.
Oh, please send that to me.
I have to send it through Discord.
Okay, yeah.
Does that work?
That's fine.
All right.
That is a really cool. Look at me, my short shorts and my nice calves, and I look like the woman from We Can Do This, like that little poster.
The only question, what was it? Small, medium priority box. I think $40 to the UK, so it might not be too bad. That's what I got to send. Well, I can't give a lot of details
Blue
out.
Bills 5520. Is that the guy that makes all the remakes?
Bluebell's 55. Yeah.
Oh my God, Bluebell! I love your remakes. I hate it whenever you had like the hiatus for like a year and you didn't make anything anymore.
Yeah, but his channel
and
actually.
Now you're back and you're making awesome content again. Oh my God.
Yeah, but I think
love your freaking videos.
I think his hiatus helped his channel though, because he was complaining to me there one evening. He's like, "Did my Down the Mine remake show up in your recommended?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, that video keeps showing up in everyone else's recommended." It's like because he wasn't uploading, just the assumption YouTube was basically promoting his old content.
Huh? That's interesting. I mean, sometimes it helps.
You ought to send that
go away and let the momentum stop, and then come back, and there's like a huge spike and resurgence and hype again. But Bluebell, your models and your layouts and your construction of videos is so good. And I just make little amateur shit in my bedroom, and that's not changing.
you got to send that picture to someone in your family. You can send it to your grandma.
I've already sent it to my mom. My
no,
dad,
you can. You couldn't have because I'm sending the thing now.
Oh, so you're talking about one of us together?
No, that's a good photo. I mean, look at you. You're a badass, and I'm a hard ass.
I thought I had the hard ass.
No, yours is.
You have a mashed potato butt.
No, according to my mother, I got a bony butt. She won't let me sit on her lap anymore.
Oh, that's sad. Well, you can't sit on your mama no more.
Yeah, one of those deals when I stub my toe and I start crying, I got to hold myself. I don't cry. I'm a man.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, we've been going on for almost an hour and a half.
Oh,
I mean, hey, as long as people want to watch this, we'll keep going. I don't care.
Please tell me you're going to save this one to your channel.
Yeah, it's going to be saved and it's going to be public too. I'm not going to private this one.
Okay, good. I mean, it's mostly just us rambling about absolutely nothing.
What do you mean rambling about nothing? You saw this. This is like the holy grail of Erdles. No Erdle is better than this one.
It took like 45 minutes to get to that, though.
Yeah, but still, come on. Good things are worth waiting for.
I suppose.
And besides, everyone loves this. Everyone except Bluebells. I hate when YouTube does that.
You mean Discord? Well, I like
YouTube,
it,
like,
oh, wait, that is YouTube. Never mind.
He basically said, check out my channel. YouTube blocks those comments, and I got to go in and approve them.
Yeah.
I hate when they do that. Like Eddie, for example, Eddie can send a comment saying F you, and I'll have to approve it because, well, I can understand why that would get. But
at least they have good moderators, I guess, or good algorithms or bots that at least pinpoint it.
Oh, do you hear about that ordeal with, that was back end of 2018, a ton of Markiplier's fans got their accounts terminated because they were spamming emojis.
Yeah.
And like literally he told them in the video or in a stream he was doing, I think it was. Yeah. He told them, like, if you want me to do this, put this emoji. If you want me to do that, put this emoji. You had people spamming that stuff. Next day their accounts were terminated.
Oh,
and he had to go through, get in contact with somebody from YouTube to try to, get these accounts back, which I think a majority of people did get everything back. But it's like, he even said in the video, he's like, YouTube has a serious problem.
Yeah.
There, do you get that picture I sent?
I got it.
Yeah.
Why don't you want to open my Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right.
Jack collects anime cards.
All right, so we have 5, and there's 10 in each pack. Each pack is one rare, and what that can mean, that can either mean a card that's holographic or a card that's literally just a rare, meaning it has a black text box instead of like a white one. Yes, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm trying to make Corey play. He might not, though.
Could be worse.
I was actually trying to bring some decks. Like, I have probably over 20 Yu-Gi-Oh decks back at home. And the goal was, I was actually trying to bring some for Corey to play with. But I just wasn't able to fit. I was trying to do carry-on. I had a backpack, I had a fanny pack, and I had a rolling carry-on bag. And that thing was chock-block full. And so I was like, ain't no way I'm going to put these Yu-Gi-Oh decks in here. So we got Token Collector.
I get the feeling Eddie's a Yu-Gi-Oh fan.
Oh, wow. They actually have some decent ones in here. Like, I need awkward. Okay. So anyway, they have a Token Collector. Tokens have become pretty popular in Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is a card that can, like, special summon itself from the hand if your opponent creates tokens, and it'll, like, eat up all their tokens off the field. That's a really good one. What's another one that's really good that I just saw from here? Soul Charge. This card is banned, but this is a Monster Reborn ×5. Like, you can, a monster. So this card is banned for a really good reason, but it's still a staple card if it ever comes back. So that's cool. And then Neospatian Aqua Dolphin is a card that actually became really good because hand traps in Yu-Gi-Oh kind of suck. Meaning like they're so into the meta. Like you'll be making your plays and then someone will be like, oh, my card in my hand says you can't do that. But Aqua Dolphin, you summon Aqua Dolphin to the field. Aqua Dolphin has 600 attack points. Most hand traps have 500 or less attack points. So if you summon an Aqua Dolphin and this lets you look at your opponent's hand, which if that's all it did, it would still be really good because looking at your opponent's hand is very vital information to know what they're playing. So not only do you get to look at your opponent's hand, but you get to take a card out of it too. So now they have less cards than before. So good stuff. Not bad for the first one. All the other ones were just, some commons and pack fillers. At least they're recent cards though. Like this isn't cards from like Legacy of the Blue Eyes 2002, although some people might actually be more excited for that.
Mine.
Do you know the difference between a government bond and a man? The bond matures.
Okay, so we have Kawaki Mirror Sandman, Gateway Dragon, Ghost Trick Mommy, Ghost Trick, Neko Mitsume, Phantasm Spiral Grip, Anesthetic Rocket Dragon, Checksum Dragon, Exploder Rocket Dragon, Rocket Recharger, Ghost Trick Doll, and Phantom Sky Blaster. Some cool stuff.
Any duplicates from the first one?
No. These are all different from the first one. So some Arc 5 stuff, some 5D stuff. Honestly, for a bunch of quote-unquote crappy Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I'm actually quite impressed with what I'm getting so far.
What do you pay? Like $3 a piece?
$3 a pack. So and we
Not
bought
bad.
5, so it's $15.
That is an epic like photo. I mean, seriously, look at that.
Next to my little rental card. Okay, Legendary Black Belt. Okay, now we're getting into an old card. This card sucks. Belongs to a sucky archetype that never did anything. It just has cool artwork because it's a black belt. And then the Stinging Swordsman. It's a swordsman with a sewing needle. This guy, the only thing that it's good is send all your opponent's face-up cards back to their hand if you can attack them directly. So other than like field spells, people don't really play a lot of face-up cards. And there is no way that this card is attacking anybody directly. Oh my God, they got a King's Knight in here.
A little
That is old. King's Knight is old school stuff.
A little disappointed. You look at Scarloi's card's got a couple dings in it.
Crane. Okay, that's a good staple. Crane's a good rank 3. If you play like a rank 3 engine, this is a good card to play. So let me show. This one I wasn't as impressed with. This one did not have as many good things in it. But yeah, so that's those cards. And then we still got 2 more packs to open.
2 a.m.
2 a.m. Oh, well, he's in Wales. So
I know what the time is in Wales.
oh my God, we got an ultra rare.
Oh, cool. I want to see that. That is awesome.
You can definitely keep this one if you want. Yu-Gi-Oh! Collection. YGLD. I'm not sure where that's from, but we got an ultra rare with gold text and Silent Magician level 8. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, it's not a good card, but like who cares? That's really, really nice. That's the best one all day. Hydrogeddon, Leotar, Oxygeddon, Super Quantum Alpha Strike, Fresh It All, Aeon, Cyframe Accelerator, Mechanical Archfiend, Digital Bug, Web Solder, and Bad Aim. Bad Aim is good in Duel Links. Or it was, not no more. Okay, y'all, final pack. I should have saved that one for last, huh? Okay, well, it's a rare. Arcjet light craft. Not really doing much. But if you have a rank 9 engine, then that's good. Okay, 9 lives cat. Oh, rank 9 monster right there. Eye Shadow, Trans Cicadia, Gravity Controller. That's kind of a good card for certain decks. Change Up Heraldry, Astral Rules, Luna the Dark Spirit. Luna the Dark Spirit's cool because it can like summon itself by banishing a monster from the grave. So, yeah, interesting cards. I mean, I don't really want them. I actually kind of want a few of them, but I mainly bought these for Corey, so you can have some. So yeah, that's all the cards. But that was fun. Take out all the good ones and put them up top first.
Yeah.
Gentle Manner, that's a good one. Are we ending the stream, Corey?
No, we're still going.
Okay.
I just
We probably should end it soon because, I mean, hour and 40 minutes almost. He's digging through some stuff.
Yep, don't mind me. We good.
Well, we should mind. I mean, they're here to see you, not me.
Hey, you're a guest on this channel. This is like once in a lifetime opportunity.
Well,
They never see you again. You might decide, oh, I'm going to go off grid. Like Plow did
maybe so, huh?
years ago. Oh, that's a fucking terrible.
So even out of 50 cards, we were able to still find about 8 or 10 of them that were still good. So not bad. Still a scam though. Don't buy this. Don't buy this as a serious Yu-Gi-Oh product. Just buy it because you want to see like, oh, what the heck, you know. But if you want to actually collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, go for steel product. Don't go for this bull crap. Anyway, but hey, that Sound Magician level 8 was pretty cool though. Not gonna lie. Definitely gonna let Corey keep that one. Yay!
I'm gonna sell it on eBay for like $20.
And it only has one. It has 3,500 attack points, and it just has one effect. This card is unaffected by your opponent's spell cards. It's pretty good. Well, not really enough cards in there to really duel each other, which kind of sucks, but that's okay.
Yeah, it could be worse. It's all about the journey.
Yeah, it really is.
No.
We could duel each other with Erdles.
I don't know how that would work.
Let's see. I'll duel.
They're gonna break if we.
I'll duel my Skarloey against your Smudger.
Smudger's gonna.
Because Skarloey's kind and wise, and Smudger's careless and reckless.
Listen,
So-
Dookie, who worries about a few spells?
No, they don't. I mean, geez, look at all the accidents they've had on Sodor. You cannot tell me this railway has not gone
I'm
bankrupt
pretty
yet.
sure that in real life, Sodor would probably get shut down.
You know, that's one thing I liked with the railway series is
They weren't. Well, I think
there were accidents in the railway
not
series,
near as often though.
but yeah, because the Fat Controller was a lot more stern. Ooh, I need that.
Well, and I think he just had better control over his railway, and plus a TV show accidents. That's something that's like thrill seeking. You know.
Yeah, but it gets old after a while.
I think Thomas and Friends has had probably somewhere between 100 and 200 accidents in the whole show.
There was somebody I think did a video.
Unlucky Tug 01, I think, on YouTube. He did a compilation video, but each frame is like 1 second long, so it's kind of. I didn't like it because I wish it would have been a little slower. But he shows like a 1 or 2 second frame of every single train accident in Thomas and Friends from like season 1 to whatever point in the time Thomas was up to at publication of video. That's cool. Was you in my phone?
You had it. Oh, there. It's right there.
What?
It is right there. Right here. It's playing the screen on the video.
Oh.
You know, we got like a 3 to 4 second delay. I don't know how long it takes for the chats to come through.
I don't know. I don't really have anything too much else to say. What about you?
Not really a whole lot. I mean, we're up to an hour 40 minutes.
Okay. You can see your chat wants to know anything. Otherwise, we're probably good.
Yeah. We'll probably run out. We'll probably run this out to 2 hours. But yeah, I'm so ecstatic. I got Erdles. I can start on my Daisy custom now.
What's the deal with the United States and collector's cards like Pokemon? I don't know. I mean, I guess it's kind of like any other hobby. You know, there's people that collect all kinds of stuff. But trading cards were definitely pretty popular over here too. I don't know what it was. I mean, mostly like sports league cards. Like baseball cards used to be the thing. And now baseball cards really don't matter that much anymore.
Well, that's when they started the baseball cards, they weren't even.
That's not even a trading card game that you play. It's literally just a game where you collect the cards.
Well,
but that's it. You don't play against them with anybody else or anything.
That when they started baseball cards back in the day, what they did with that is they actually put them in cigarettes. Cigarettes, they sold them with tobacco and everything. And then in later years, they started selling them with gum. But it's like, you know, a lot of these people that smoked or anything, they just, you know, tossed a lot of these baseball cards. But, yes.
I used to love old currency too. I used to have like $50 in old currency, and I don't know what happened to it. I had 3 $2 bills. I had a $20 bill. I had 2 $10 bills, and I had 4 or 5 $2 bills.
Over there in front of the mountain engines are some of the pennies you sent me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, remember, I sent some of them to a couple friends. Those would be interesting.
So this is illegal, and technically you're not supposed to do this, but by my dad's house back home in Louisiana, like literally across the road from him was train tracks, and Corey wanted these as like a souvenir or whatever, so he put some pennies on the train tracks and let the train run over them. I don't know, the light doesn't really show that well, but it's...
I'll turn it a little bit so the lights...
You know, so the penny is smashed, you know, and sometimes they come out really cool looking, like this one.
You can still see the back of the penny on
the back of the penny. You can still see like the Washington Monument on. I mean the Lincoln Memorial.
And you can still see the bottom half of Lincoln. You can even see the date on the other side.
Yeah. So it's cool. Oh my God, 1982. That's so weird that the date alone was perfectly preserved when everything around it was smashed. But no, this is completely illegal, and you're not really supposed to.
Well, that was many years back when I went to Stroudsburg and they were having the Day Out with Thomas event. There was people at the Red Caboose Motel. They were laying pennies on the tracks for when Thomas came through. I wanted to do that, but my mom wouldn't let me because she was afraid it would derail the train. It's like, are you kidding me?
It's not going to derail the train. It would take it would maybe have to run over like 1,000 pennies to even remotely have a chance to derail the train.
Well,
and it probably would still be okay.
Interesting thing for like Eddie here says he doesn't understand why it'd be illegal. It's no different than the penny presses. Have you ever seen those? The Farmer's Inn has one, I think. You'll have to check out. But those penny presses, what you do is you put, I think it's 50 cents. Then you put the penny in there. That penny goes down into a press, which presses I think I have one here. I'll have to go get it real quick.
But anyways,
it's like, how's that not illegal?
So to answer Eddie's question, and I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I don't study law.
Hey, get your leg out of the way.
So in general, it's illegal to destroy American currency.
It's illegal to deface currency.
Yeah, illegal to destroy, deface currency. Like, you're technically not. I mean, no one's gonna You're really not going to get in trouble for it, but it's technically illegal to deface currency, even though something like penny press do exist. And then also, railroad tracks are private property. They are owned by whatever railroad uses them. So that's why, and like it's actually illegal to even be seen walking on the railroad tracks. Humans have no business, no legal right of way to even be walking on the tracks at all, much less put things on the track. You aren't supposed to deliver. You can actually have criminal charges filed against you if you put something on a train track and somehow that train becomes derailed or something bad happens as a direct result of you doing that. Like I can remember in the news one time, like 10 years ago, it wasn't anywhere around here, but it made like national news or whatever, that somebody put a tree stump that they took out the ground. They wedged it between where, you know how like when the train tracks cross a road, the track gets flat
crossing,
you know, so he put it here. This is like the concrete and this is the track bed. So he put it right here where the concrete and the track bed meet, to where even the train, as strong as it is not strong enough to push that stump and destroy it. So it actually derailed the train and damaged, not like made it top over, but like it derailed the train, damaged it, and damaged the crossing. And they were actually looking to file criminal charges against whoever did that. So even though a penny is very unlikely to cause damage to a train, it's still illegal. And if someone wants to be a jerk about it, they can get you in trouble for it.
Yeah, right there. He was saying in the UK. Yeah, see, this came out of a penny press. It was a penny at one time. Yeah, but now it's just a little piece of copper with thing in it. I had one just like this, had a train on it that I got many years back, but I lost it somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh, yep.
I love this bar.
That was good. Randall's gone, but I'm so glad that him and Shane tuned in.
Oh, I'm glad everyone tuned in. You guys are awesome. You have made my channel the success that it is, and I am highly recommending you go check out Zach's channel.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been very dormant, and I'm still mostly a consumer, but I'm gonna try. Very hard emphasis on trying to get into making a content again. I mean, I'm an ICU nurse now, and when I'm not working, I usually like to go visit friends or family, or like to go on vacation. So making YouTube videos just kind of got personally phased out for me. So don't really expect much. But in the meantime, though, I still have dozens and dozens of videos across both channels, some with Yu-Gi-Oh!, some with Thomas, that you can check out for nostalgia purposes. And I'm always finding videos that I deleted off YouTube before, but I found them again at home. And every time I find them, I upload them because I just like it. So, you know, there'll be stuff coming, but nothing like him. He posts all the time.
That's what Eddie there, he's saying about, you know, Lincoln's worth a dime a dozen. Actually, pennies cost 5 cents to make, which doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
No.
Now, I was told, because I stopped in at a service station there one day, and the guy that was, I got a candy bar, which was $1.99. The guy told me about 1 cent was my change, and I told him it's like, keep it, costs 5 cents to make the damn thing. But he was telling me that from what he heard, a lot of these other countries, they don't use anything smaller than $1 anymore, which, you know, granted, not every country uses, you know, dollars. Some of them are, you know, like British pounds or Vietnamese dong. Australia, I think, uses notes, if I remember right.
I think the smallest thing we should use is a nickel, 5 cents. I don't agree with using a penny.
Yeah.
I think a penny is a waste of space in bronze.
1 pound coin into a ring. I've seen people take nuts nuts or hell, even like washers and such, and they make rings out of those. I do make a little bit of jewelry myself. I haven't done it for a while. I actually have. I'll show you here. Last year, I made a set of earrings.
Those are cool. Those are really cool, actually.
These are actually the first set I ever made. Like, I've never tackled earrings, but I was really impressed with how these turned out.
Not bad, Corey. That's actually really good.
Yep.
What was I gonna say? So similar to how the Queen is gonna be taking off y'all's coins, they've been saying for years that they were gonna take Andrew Jackson off of the $20 bill because he was into Confederacy.
Well, they were saying they were gonna
slaves.
Well, they were saying the same thing about what was it? They wanted
Which
to.
I'm not saying own slaves.
I think they wanted to take Jackson off the 20 and put Rosa Parks on there.
Either Rosa Parks or Harriet Tubman. They really can't seem to decide.
I'll be honest with you. I don't agree with that idea. Personally, I don't agree with it. I can see people's point that, yes, we want to try. Well, we're starting to tread into territory I really don't want to,
go into. No,
discuss on this channel. But I just think, I think we need to find common ground on, what's going on here. You really can't, let's just say that. Well, on second thought, let's just switch to a different topic because I can't come up with words to say at the moment. You want to say I'm wrong, folks? Feel free to, But yeah. But in all seriousness, though, the whole deal with using anything larger than $1, in my opinion, I think cents is kind of a thing of the past.
I don't even like to carry cash. I hate.
Well,
cash.
no, you carry a card all the time.
I hate cash. I really only do card, and I hate when I freaking go somewhere and like the card machine's down because I'm like, well, then I'm not buying stuff because. And then the other thing that people really need to get on, and I don't know why, is okay, if you don't have cash and you don't have card, why can't you just do why can't you set up PayPal and Venmo or Cash App at like the grocery store? Like if I could go to Walmart, I wouldn't even need to bring my wallet.
Well,
I would only have to bring my phone, log on to my Venmo, and say, boom, all right, there you go. That is what the future should be. You should still have those options available for people who want to do cash, card, whatever. But, I mean, bro, contactless payment right here.
Well, what annoys me is these people who pay for inexpensive items with a credit card. You get these people, they get up to the
I don't like
register and they want to buy like the local paper and they want to pay with a credit card.
Yeah,
it's like, meanwhile, you got to sit there, wait for them to be approved. It's like, and then you get, they're paying the bank like what, 10% interest on a Snickers bar.
Some places will not even let you do more than a $5 minimum on card payments because of that. I mean, someone as big as Walmart doesn't really care because there's not a lot of people doing that. But for smaller businesses where a majority of their transactions might be at $5 or less, it matters more to them, Like, hey, that's if you're gonna play with card, that's cool, but it's a $5 minimum.
Yeah.
So $20 for a pre-owned Daisy, and you bought one for $10.
$10. I'm trying to see what. There's one of my listings. I'm trying to see what mint one will cost you on here.
Daisy just must not be that popular because she is largely the same price on eBay. $10, $10 to $20.
Oh yeah, these are used ones though. I'm looking for a mint and box one like what I have here. There's one with collector cards for $20.
Okay, so
$20 or best offer for one in the Shining Time packaging, like what I have here.
That's about the best you could get it for.
How much is shipping though?
Why is her hook so
tall?
Her hook is so tall.
Well, Daisy herself, in my opinion, was made too low.
Yeah.
$20 plus another $4.85 shipping.
They made her too low. This model's not made very well. I know I said the face looks good. The face looks very good, and the buffer beam looks very good, but the model
Ertl has had a hard time with scaling. because look at the relationship between Toad and Oliver. I think you remember I showed you some of my customs.
Isn't Oliver like way bigger than Toad?
Oliver's smaller. Hell,
Toad's bigger than Oliver.
You get in my box of Erdles next to the bench there. I mean, you could probably dig out an Erdle, Toad, and Oliver, and you'll see them. It's ridiculous. But
I don't feel like doing it, but yeah, I believe him.
You believe everything I say?
So we have 5 minutes. Are we gonna let 5 minutes roll or what?
Yeah, I mean, hell, like I said, we'll stick around for the next, 5. We'll stick around for a little bit after the 2 hour mark. So if you got anything left you want to discuss or ask or anything like that, do it now, because after we hit the 2 hour mark, we're gonna be heading off here
For the night.
Yeah,
we'll probably be working on videos.
Any of you other guys want to message me through Discord, like Jack or Eddie, feel free.
Actually, when we probably get it off, we might go get a snack, and then we'll come back and we'll be working on the vlog that we made today.
Yeah,
but not be talking on
that.
There.
That's going to be interesting. I'd love to get started on that right now, but I don't think I can run my video editor and the stream at the same time.
No, you're probably not strong enough for that. Oh, we played Call of Duty. Corey still has a PlayStation 3, which it's amazing that you can even still play online with PlayStation 3. I'm surprised.
It is getting limited though, because they actually shut down the online store recently.
Yeah, so you cannot buy or download anything on the store anymore.
Nope. What was it? I heard rumor that they were supposed to be pulling the plug in 2018, but it's like 2018's came and gone. So
yeah.
A friend of mine was telling me
to keep those servers up for that device.
Well, a friend of mine was telling me they don't even service the PS3 network anymore. Mm-hmm. He was also saying, what was it? He was telling me that, in his opinion, Sony's basically pulling the plug on like the PS3 because they want people, like even the PS4 is starting to be phased out, but basically they want to pull the plug on PS3 because it's free to play online.
It was forever before I finally got a PlayStation 4. I literally did not get a PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4 came out like when I was a junior or a senior in high school. So PlayStation 4 came out like 2013, 2014. And then I didn't even get one until like 4 years into the PlayStation 4 life cycle. So December 2018 is when I finally got a PlayStation 4, and then 2 years later they made PlayStation 5. And I don't play either.
There's your Isabella custom.
Is it done or?
And that's the Erdl Elizabeth. It hasn't even been touched.
Oh.
Eddie was asking about that. But yeah, here's the... Oh, geez, I didn't even notice that damn thing's broke.
What?
That Toad really is a candidate for the parts box. But yeah, this is the size relation between...
Oh my God. They made Oliver like half the freaking size of Toad. That's terrible.
Like I said, unfortunately, scaling was just not one of Erdl's strong points. Yeah, that Toad's definitely a candidate for the parts box. I knew the broken buffer and the missing hook, but yeah, that
broken beam.
Yeah, some of you guys have probably seen the junk heap video I did.
Oh, PS1 was cool. They released the PS1 remake, which came preloaded with 100 of the most popular PlayStation 1 games on it for like $100 back like 2 years ago, I think, at Walmart and GameStop. Yes, a lot of people made Erdls into 00 scale models, which is really cool. Toad wanted them because of his size. Like he just worked really well.
I got 3 City Aturos.
4.
Oh, that's the one from my collection, though. These are all ones that...
5 if you count the scrap model version of him that you made.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to know who bought the one that I put on eBay. I honestly think it's sad they did this with City Arturo during Season 5.
What do you mean?
They took the replica after they did Domeless Engines. They took the replica and they basically scrapped it.
Oh my God, what episode? I didn't pay attention.
Well, you see him next to Toby in Magic Railroad. City Arturo was basically used as scrap dressing.
Oh, I
But
had no idea.
what was it? Toby in the Mine, I think. Toby in the Haunted Mine. You see his tender in the old mine, and the tender shell was seen in, I think, was it Steady Eddie or Edward Strikes Out? I think. Jacob, where are you? You're the one that keeps track of all this.
I told Corey I wanted to binge watch season 5 of Thomas. That is still my favorite season of Thomas ever. It was like if Michael Bay directed Thomas, because they had Percy and the engines getting chased by boulders. They had Henry crashing into the
Oh, did I ever? I don't think I
harbor.
ever showed that in the video.
What?
All those Rusties that were in the showcase. I don't think I ever showed that. Damn.
We didn't show it. So for some reason at the hobby shop, they had like 4 or 5 Rusties in a Earl Rusties in a plastic bag behind the glass door. I don't know why they had so many Rusties.
They must have been like new used stock or something.
Used a hammer or painted a house. I don't know what that question's supposed to mean.
Either used a hammer or painted a house.
I mean, yeah. Well, I actually have done both. I mean, a hammer, you just use a hammer for anything. And then painting.
You smash your thumb with it.
Yes, man. And then painting, I freaking hate painting, but the person that I used to be with before we broke up, we were actually going to move into an old house together. It was kind of a fixer-upper. And every Sunday we were over there. And even though I hate painting, I didn't even know what I was doing. We would go to Lowe's and Home Depot and we'd buy paint, kilts specifically, which is a white undercoat. I'd be painting the ceilings, painting the walls. And I was like, I hate this. I'm going to do it. And then,
I fix tires.
I guess she's trying to say that we are demasculated because we don't look like men, which is falling very flat. But I'll entertain it. Yeah, I've changed the tire. I used to change the tires on my Celica because when I was in college, I was trying to avoid taking my car to the shop as much as possible to save money. So if the only exception was tire rotation. Like if I was going to get most of the time I changed my oil and I would just rotate the tires when I would do that. But if I hadn't changed the oil in a while and it was kind of an inconvenient situation, I would always just get my tires rotated when I changed oil. But yeah, rotated tires. I've changed tires. I've changed oil. I mean, he's literally in the middle of nowhere and I'm in the middle of nowhere. So when you live in the middle of nowhere, you have to be your own handyman.
Yeah, dude. Well, I look at it too. You do the job yourself, it gets done right. You pay somebody to do it, and they don't end up doing it right at all.
What's up, homie?
What do you want?
Oh, there's bugs out there.
What are you looking for? Bug swatter?
Uh,
Well, that's probably because y'all leave the windows open all the time.
No, we're outside.
Oh,
Outside.
that makes
what
more
are you gonna
sense.
do? Make a petrol bomb?
Yeah, just light up the other bugs.
Yeah, how many 8-year-olds play Call of Duty and that's a 17-year-old game?
What was it?
Like, really? I hate when I get on Call of Duty
There,
and I hear these like prepubescent squeaks.
there's a
in my
YouTuber.
lobby.
There's a YouTuber I know. I'm not gonna mention the name here, just because. Well, I'm not gonna send people over to his channel, but there's a YouTuber did a video. His kids wanted a PS3. Now I know for a fact that his daughter was maybe about 10 years old at the time. His son, I think, would have been maybe about 5 or 6. And it's like he was showing some of the games they had, and a couple of them were Call of Duty games. It's like, and your son's playing Call of Duty, 5 or 6 years old. It's like, do you not read? You know, they literally say rated M for mature. But, you know, whatever. But I guess, you know, we are at the 2-hour mark, so we should look into wrapping things up here.
I'll wrap things up with Yoko. So, I mean, I kind of always am of the belief that people can play with whatever they want to play. I may not like it. and I may not understand it, and I personally might even think it's stupid. But if that person likes it and it makes them happy, cool. But I also hope that that person, you know, also does other things, like has a job and can support themselves. You know, that's why I work so much, because I love to spend my money. You know, I love to spend money on trips, and I like to spend money on Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and you know, but that's not like I do it all the time. I mean, hell, I worked like 3/4. If I wouldn't have got sick, I would have worked even more this month. Like, I worked every possible day that I could this month, between being sick with COVID and then coming to see Corey. Sperm count is at an all-time low.
Ain't that the truth?
That's funny. I think that one's actually pretty funny. Like, that one's clever. But as you can see by my facial hair and his facial hair, our you know, sperm count must have been pretty high. No
I hope mine's not.
No baby faces here.
I don't need to reproduce. It's not in my nature.
Reproducing isn't exactly my plan either.
Oh, it's like they say.
Wrap it in latex, or she'll get all your paychecks.
That's not what Eddie says.
What does Eddie say?
Wrap it in latex and she'll get all your paychecks. He said that one time. I'm like, no, say it right.
Oh, me too. I mean, you know, whenever I got sick with COVID, I was like, MFer. I can't believe I'm gonna have to not see Corey now. And it's still only up until the week before, you know, it was kind of looking pretty dark, but I'm so glad I was able to come. In fact, I wish I could stay longer. You know, but I am staying pretty long. I mean, I arrived yesterday. I got here to his house at 2 p.m, which is pretty early, all things considered, you know. And then I'm gonna leave here at like 7 o'clock, 7:30 in the morning on Tuesday to go back to Pittsburgh, fly out of Pittsburgh till, you know, Nashville. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 full days, and then leave Tuesday morning. Not bad, for sure. I mean, and we're making good use of our time, doing lots of stuff.
But yeah, what is it? I'm gonna give us another minute or so before we head off here. So, you know,
here's a historical note about Skarloey, according to this.
You really couldn't find any better use for that 1 minute.
Skarloey is based on a narrow gauge industrial tank engine built in England in the 1860s. That's cool.
I'm gonna go home and punch your mama in the mouth.
Well, my kidneys are dehydrated, so I need to drink water.
All right.
All this dude has here is soda.
No, I don't. I got Gatorade upstairs.
I'm getting water from the tap, but it's okay.
Oh, you can go down to the spring in the backyard.
A snake might bite me. I don't know.
Well, wear metal pants.
Good night, Sodor Demand. Go to sleep at 3 a.m. in Wells.
Yep. We're heading off now. So big thanks to everyone for tuning in.
For 2 hours, by the way.
Yeah. Really appreciate the continued support. Really great to have.
Smudger doesn't have any. Sorry.
What is it? Zach Attack, I think is what you call yourself. Really great to have him on the channel. Really like to get around to doing one of these with Eddie at some point. Hopefully he makes his way down to Pennsylvania here, you know, either this year or next year. Still like to meet up with some other YouTubers I know. But yeah, you want to talk? Yeah, sorry. Having trouble speaking English here. Been doing this too long. You want to talk more? For some of you guys, go ahead and message me on Discord. Zach's going to be here, so you know if you want to chat with him, feel free to do so. Also, anyone else, feel free to check out my other links in the video description, other pages and such. So, but yeah, that's going to be all for now. Again, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for the continued support, and we'll see you in some of these upcoming videos me and Zach have. So, take care. Say goodbye.
Bye. Bye.